What? Let's do what? Chcem ísť completely na Yuri, či na Yuri a... Do piči. Tragedy nie. Alebo Dark. Teraz neviem, či Tragedy alebo Dark. Do piči. Gorduško, aby si chápal, z týchto slov musíš nájsť slova, ktoré, napríklad my chceme teraz Yuri, ona je Yuri, toto je Natsuki a toto je Sayori. No a z tých slov my chceme nájsť slovo, ktoré sedí na Yuri. Nebude Destiny skôr Sayori? Masavre. Dobre. Dobre, Shiro, díky. Broken. Ahoj, aktiv. Filozofii? No. Filozofii, že by? Alebo broken. Filozofia, ona bola skoro ako, že nie, že je broken, ale... Dispise? No. Ja by som dala skoro akože filozofii, lebo ona fakt taká bola taká, že viac že filozofii. Ona... No. Ja dám filozofii. Yes, dobre. Stars. Do piči. Depression. Misfortune. Extraordinary. Misfortune. Depression. Explode. Explode bude hore... Depression nebude Sayori? Asi? Tak len na mieste, za to som ho nevychoval. Chiro, help me! Depression, shopping, skipping, Dobre, verím Shirovi, prepač to mi. Nie, negoogli, akože googliť nechcem, hej, to len oni už to hrali, alebo vedia o tom, vieš jak. Není. Pupi. Papi bude Sayori. Peace bude Sayori. Horror. Yes. Sayori. Natsuki. Visto. Ne, do piči! Doki Doki! Empty? To znamená Doki Doki. Crimson? Yes! Universe, Sadness, Special, Daydream, Inferno, Waterfall, Beauty, Rainbow, Intellectual. Neviem, či je to po japonsky, a u nás v Nitre máme tak... Ideme do Doki reštaurácie v Nitre. No, ona je fakt taká intelektuál. Možno aj Sadness by mohla byť ona. Dobre, je to intelektuál, dobre. Existence, smile, milk, boob, cheeks, cheer. Čo je Heaven Stand? Existence po mňa bude Sayori, ne? Či? Čo je Boat? Heaven Sent. Google prekladač. Boat je našpuliť. Aha, dobre, to asi nič. Heaven Sent. Heaven Sent. Nebeský, aha, dobre. Existence, dobre. Good Yuri, good Yuri. Recreated. Peaceful night gone. Hej, bolo night gone, nočná košela, aha. No by som dala aj toto. Akože Peaceful môžeme vedieť, že to nebude určite oné Natsuki. Bože. Ja dám toto. Kurva. Dead? Logicky Dead bude ona, nie? Tu by som dala Dead. Hey, Dead Sayori. Oh my god. Shiro, prečo sa smeješ? Shiro? 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 Nesmej sa, ja neviem čo. Dobre, Tami, verím ti. Dobre. Bože. Dobre. Ďakujem, Tami, zachraňuješ ma. Suicide. Ježiš. Dala by som Comfort. To mi sedí na ňu. Comfort. Čo znamená uncanny? Uncanny. Neskutočný, Unstable. Tak nič. Som skúsil to dojem, ale tam čo sa angličtiny je easy AF, tak tam sú nekompromisní Hirohimaru. Ajajajajajajaj. Shiro, čo má byť teraz? Tam mi hovorí, že Raindrops. Kde som? Yay! Under the passes and time for cool meeting already. Mám pocit, že ideme full fill po Yuri. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual sign greets me. Hi, Molly. Yes, already. Looks like you're in good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple things to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Me too. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Bože. Hey, that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Oh, why did all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously reaches her coin purse. She firmly, neviem, jak sa to číta, bidn't latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. I can see right through your salary. No, a ešte chcela, aby som za ňu platila. No toto. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk. Ah yeah. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there is one more thing. You are always hungry. And so that I only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. I feel... Ježišmaria. If you feel guilty, then it means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha ha ha. Your suddenly jiggles. Yuri suddenly jiggles. Tam chega, som zase confused, lebo píše, že jak Češka a Slovenka zároveň, čo si zaharuja. I didn't notice that she was listening in her face in her book as always. I wasn't listening on anything, it was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Moni to let me borrow some money. That's, don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy that what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after playing mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough to retribution. Rybotki? Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got to observe into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun aside of you. That's... There is way you could think that. You were right. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. They're still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there is a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hehe. Phew. Ja som jej dala facku? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tableau on the desk. Ooh. What was? Eh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my distribution. Actually, then one almost worked. Haha, Yeshish. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you go blab about the cupcake. It was totally worth seeing your reaction to Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears up the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. She suddenly claps her hand over the mouth. I bit my tongue! Ježiš Maria. You are going through a lot of just one cookie. Ona je nejaká dealerka drog určite. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can be choice, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki that wraps her arms around her. Jeez! I get it! Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful of Sayori throws away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you are such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where is Monika anyway? Where I am? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Ježišmária, moja angličtina, prosím, kill me. I hope she's okay. Of course she is okay. She probably just had something to do, to je ona mŕtva, že? She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she is dead? Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us coming that. Hey, that's true! Sakura? Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swing open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Ja som myslela, že už si mŕtva. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Ona má priateľa. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika squeezes looks at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hell. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. It makes no sense. You would have heard the bell ring. No, Sakura by skôr bola tieto dve dokopy, lebo ona má ružové vlasy, ale... dobre, to je jedno. Heard the bell ring. I must not have heard this since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't very played music as well, Monika. I don't really... kind of just started recently. You always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool! I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Moni. Super. Moni smiles sweetly. How cute! Her last period! No. I didn't mean any pressure or something like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Dobre. Len praktisuj. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out, sorry. Mischievous escape it. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappear into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she notices me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Rybotki. But it only makes her hide for her face to appear in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I am just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I mean. I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There is something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I will definitely start reading soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Lori closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is a little portrait of Markov, and there is an ominous looking A symbol on the front of the cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. And then it's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came up from nowhere. Haha, your gently jiggles all of a sudden. No to je jedno, chápete ma. Are you not a fan of that story of... Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Moni? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri is into those things. She is so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when it turns you related to the protagonist, they are made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And people stop me if I start talking too much. That's I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you say you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, alright? I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little dačo, už to je slovo. That's, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. This reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just let me if I end up distracting you or anything. Oh, alright. I open the book and start the prologue. Môžem to čítať ja? I don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Dobra. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she is not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she is reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri, then hold my book more between the two of them. Oh, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. A môžem to obrázok aj vidieť, že ak sa dotýkajú? Alebo nie? No dobré, no. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Oh, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, môžem. Ajajaj. Toto, dobre no. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and the forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we are on sa tam s takým pohebe, ne? Každou, keby to je hentai, tak akože, no to je jedno. Je na to hentai? To je jedno. We are handled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. And she is in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over your face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I will able to keep up with her. That's okay. You are not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being a patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Oh, she smiles. But thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I am ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Bože, blbé slovo. We continue the first chapter in silence. Už sa na mňa neusmieva. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate... Aha, kámo, čítaš tam knihu s babou, nejebeš s ňou, krudný hormón, more. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she is afraid she will do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they are kind of reminiscent Bože, of some of your mannerism. I see. You remain silent for a moment. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Moni, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh, wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-confusion. Bože, to sú slova, pro Boha, kill me about that sort of thing. 3 bodky. I guess I more mean that it's kind of cute. Heh, what are you saying all of a sudden? 3 bodky. Okay, everyone. 3 bodky výkričník. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exasperated from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of dumb. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not, it's fine. Yuri released her hand from the book, casing it too close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I will do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of preference either way. Však ju pozve k sebe domov, ne? Nebudete len čítať knihy? Dobre, to je jedno. In that case, I will read a little more tonight. It will be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Shiro, mám otázku. Má nejaký význam, keď si vyberám niekoho ako prvého, druhého, tretieho, alebo nie? Shiro! Moderátor, haló, Tami, haló, ste všetci zaspali, ne? Pri tom čítaní. Akože ja viem, že to nie je akčné, ale vy všetci spíte. Bože, budíček, haló. Ja to jebám, idem čítať Yuri. Let's see what you write for today. 3 bodky. 4 bodky. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Moni, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Slova. Very visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweetie. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and breath, bože môj. Nenávidím to slovo. Proste nadýchla sa and collects her myšlienky. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks. So I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. This probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people will just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Have any close friends? 3 bodky. Yuri doesn't respond to that, ona nemá kamarátov. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught. Dobre. Vidím sa. Proste chytiť by the lettering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange, that means as unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. Am I subconscious well aware of the consequence? Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The dacho beauty of my dacho knife was symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, dragon, urge, the moon, dacho, its face and reflects that. No, to je Jurina poema, more. That much mere lights of my cutting knife. The very same light that listen in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and safe. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I am merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon become hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me the excitement, a rush of blood crossing a continent. I slide the bread and I feed myself again. Nice. To bolo veľmi pekné. Zaujímavé, dosť. Bojím sa, lebo tam bol nôž spomenutý, ale I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. No? Hey. I don't know, it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey ink emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at the face value, then I can't even figure out what's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Tami, keď chceš spať, choď. It's this sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them? Tak skúšaj ďalej, keď chceš, ale nechceš, je to na tebe. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, money? Always. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some of things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I am glad that you are a good listener. Boha. Tami, som sa chcela opýtať, má to nejaký dôležitý význam, keď si ich vyberem za radom? Alebo nemá. No, dobre, som rada, že už ste sa zobudili, že už ste späť, lebo tu na vás môžem kričať, koľko chcem. Vy tu nie ste. OK, tak Moniku si budem nechávať na koniec vždycky. 3 bodky. Ja si robím jesť. Aha, dobre. Čo si robíš? Oh, I like this one, Moni. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you like yesterday's poem better. I guess you catch me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. Áno, lebo som chcela Yuri. Aha, tá mi ťa nakazila. Am I doing a bad job? Then I rather just hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. Oh, you know I wouldn't lie to you, Money. Never, úplne nie, verím ti. Yeah, I guess so. What made the rest of the poem so great compared to this one? Lebo tamta bola na random a táto bola už cílená na Yuri. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Čo? Ja som prečítala po 10. Boha. Experiencing feeling is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what the kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I will try to keep it in my mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's words for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can see you liking something said Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, I like happy čo? But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug. Aha. And make a nice happy rainbow. Aha. Dobre? Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I am getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Moni. I should go write them down, then go write them down, then that you can read my poem now, okay? Dobre. Toto písala ona, hej? Battles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck out one out. It's warm and tangly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy toads, happy toads, happy toads. In a bottle? Bottle, nie battle. Bottle. Nemáš odpisovať na stream. All in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle and starlights to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a center away. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave. It is covering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrubbing and scrubbing, blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time lapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf and after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy toads, happy toads, happy toads in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, planning something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Sayori? Are you okay? Chceš telefón na nejakého psychiatra? Alebo akože toto je dosť deep, preboha. Sayori, halo? Halo, Sayori? Akože pre tých, čo nepochopili náhodou, tak ona vlastne, ak to chápem správne, tak hovorí o tom, že sa snaží stále proste usmievať a dávať každému niečo, akože že to dáva, akože tú fľašu, všetko dáva ostatným a oni stále nie sú šťastní, nie? Jak to tu na konci. A že vždycky sa vracajú, ale že no. Boha. Sayori. Holy crap. No, pre Boha. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica, I tagged me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Nie je to creepy, je to scary. Akože, nie že nie scary, je to deep. Creepy, well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being... No presne, ježiš, fakt depresív, bože. Well, never mind. I am thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. No, má byť... Fakt, má byť hrdá na to, že... No dobré. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit. Ježiš, writing is like magic. You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Akože asi tak, no. Yeah, I think the best. I'm gonna keep možno preto ťa štve, lebo to možno pôsobí od nej na silu, vieš, že keď je taká náschvál na silu cheer up furt pre každého a nie pre seba, tak potom je to akože napríklad u nás, alebo u iných typ ľudí, to vycíte, keď proste to je napríklad možno fakt od nej na silu a preto nás to štve, lebo nám to nepríde real, že sa správa až tak príliš happy alebo takedy. Je to milé pako. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. I always had a bit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one of these sometimes, but I think the passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki, no poď ty malá cundara. I like your last one better. Oh, really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're... Samozrejme, že si tam to mala radšej, lebo táto je pre Yuri. But you're really not good enough for that yet. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Okay. Yuri's head over heels for all this creepy nonsense, but I see right through this making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured it out already, jasné? Anyway, here's my poem, maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. Čo má s tými zvieratmi furt? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. I keep wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I am not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang to chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I am not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I am not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She is gross. The world is better off without spiders lovers. And I am gonna tell everyone. No daj. A Emi je Yuri, nie? Albo takto. Mám sa k tomu vyjadrovať vôbec na Cuky? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could. Oh, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simple analogy, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone will agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jet. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks mine. It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy, so relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you are afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But it just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Oh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about these things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri is pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there is anything wrong with her with that. It's not like I will judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weight, behavior and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who makes me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I am sure she will appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there is a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Hi there, hi again. How is writing going? Alright, I guess. I will take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you are playing yourself. Maybe soon you will come with a masterpiece. Haha, wouldn't count on it, Bože. You never know. What to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Money. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I understand it now. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah, I know. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that perfectly, both allowing people to get something out of it is just be feel, or letting them deeply analyze but all of nonsense. Monika použil strašne komplikované slova, nechápem ťa. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me, ježiš. Kamo, ale jedna postupne, nie? Náhodou more. Už len názov, dobre no. Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. This funny and meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Saving, screeching, piercing, sighing, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on turntable, like playing a thing on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Akože táto mi znie, akože máš prestať, to je presne ten bod, kedy máš prestať brať drogy. Ale... It's even more abstract than your last one. Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it, I never say that. This kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of playing in my space on the paper, choosing where and how the space or words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they are trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about. Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of feeling or conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not very every poem is about something. Anyway, here is Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you will find out yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Prečo mi práve dala radu, aby som si uložila hru? Prečo mi práve dala radu, aby som si uložila hru? You never know when you might change your mind. Or even something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about routing? What am I even talking about? Presne vieš, o čom hovoríš, Doríky, s tebou. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Hey everyone. So reading your poems right. I have something extra fun today, so you wearing... Dobre. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. There's a concert of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We are going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Saori has been working on posters and I will design pitchy some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, this is great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we are actually going to be doing for the event. And sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We are going to be performing to Peachy. Performing? Performing! Monica, yeah, we are going to be having a poetry performance to Peachy. Ja idem sade preč, no ne? Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we are also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So we're putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehe. Sorry, who has been coloring the posters holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Oh well, I did. Do you really think it's bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. No, súhlasím. I might agree with Natsuki. Súhlasím. Could never in my life do something like that. Imagine Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, sorry. I understand where they are coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We are only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literary is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right! And these reasons that we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? No, never. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? No. I know you do. No! I know we all do. No! And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting poem, no! Then I know you can do it. No! Timothy. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. No! Dario looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree, though, Peach. Meh. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. No, well maybe, but Ribotki, it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I will just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Ribotki. Yuri directly glance around and everyone else expects faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ha, that's everyone. You are the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me, true. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can recite her poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, at the start of the help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips from her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she is, bringing the words to life. Is this something she done before or she is simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their own. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applause. Monica takes a very pleasing smile. That was so good, Monica. Haha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I will go next. Ah! Pardon. Wow! Yuri is fed up all of a sudden. Yuri crouches and sheet of paper between her hands and stand up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Aftermathing of Crimson Eye. Komplikovanejšie slova som tam dať nemohla. Yuri's voice shakes and as she starts reading the poem, just a moment ago she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Quickly, Dacha words transform into the sharp Dacha of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she and Dacha with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps constantly inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she, Dacha, even herself. Ribotki, it's up to me to say the situation. I am the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want applause for her, but we were caught, Dacha, so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Ribotki. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Tori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This is one called my middle, som sa vzľakol, že sa bude volať breakfast pre Boha. No. Sorry, I jiggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you are reciting to other people. Imagine you are reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then, Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through a trial. Bože, Sayori finished and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Haha, even money like it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Then might need a little more force behind them depending on what you are reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem to challenge you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay, now who is next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before money. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let money lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Bože, Natsuki. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of selection of what to read. I will just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. And then just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You Looking At Me? Because they are presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting poem, her sore attitude disappears a little. While she is still a little dacho, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme. What the hell? Rhythm and rime to it. Natsuki trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to poem. Natsuki finished and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, wasn't it? Easy for you to say. You'll better not make me to do that again. Well, So you at least feel prepared enough to recitovať a poem in front of other people. I mean, I doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it will be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. Say it, I want to thank everyone for coming. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I will be making pamphlets. Try. So let me know ahead of time what you will be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recitovať instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you are putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's it about it. I think that's about it for today. Úplne som vybila dých. No, the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I would like to continue that. As for the festival, we will finish planning tomorrow, and then we will have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. You can do it. You can do it. Alright. I stand up. There is no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I will do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I will have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Okay, money, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I will go with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori, Ribotki, sorry I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, with her voice. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You are kind of putting me on the spot here. Hehe. Ja dám Yuri a na ďalší deň bude Sayori mŕtva. Boha. Akože... Akože reálne neviem. Prepáč, Sayori! Prepáč, Sayori, prosím. Chápem, máš depresiu, ale ľud. Given how hard it's for us, so sad, I will feel awful turning her down soon. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? Ježiši. This has nothing to do with but just I said. How you admitted this? Ne. Ona má na mňa crush. Ona má na mňa veľký crush. Má na mňa veľký crush, no píti. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it not long before you won't need me anymore, no. You, Theory, can figure out how you things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is replacement for you. If you say so. Pohanné. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a vague question. I can just lie to her, but if there is something that makes her happy, I would hate to take it away from her. That's why I said there is no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh. Mám pocit, že tá jej otázka pani Moniky, že uložiť si hru pred ťažkým rozhodnutím, bola presne na toto. Takže ďakujem, že ste tu dnes boli a vidíme sa pri ďalšom videjku na YouTube, kedy budem sa čítať a môj hlas pôjde niekam do piče. Bye!